Warm outreach trumps cold outreach 110% of the time. Good morning, everybody. This is a conversation Ruby and myself continue to have around why cold outreach continues to be the thing that a lot of companies will tap into, lean into, do as a means to introduce themselves to prospective customers. And still get it, still understand why it happens. I'm struggling to really continue to see how very smart people do not look at this from a customer lens. Struggle. Warm outreach is cold outreach, except people know who you are. Why is that such a struggle for people to think about? Starting a conversation from zero without any knowledge of who you are and what you do is really hard. It's really hard. I've heard the terms from reps, brutal, we get a bad rap, we're not sure why people hate us. I give you lots of reasons why. However, that's not the goal. That's not the outcome. The outcome is to understand why are we doing this. And we're doing this because we don't have patience and we don't have other options. If the customer's name came into those discussions before you decided what your script is going to be, you would not have a script. You would decide, hey, wouldn't it be better if these humans knew who we were at some level? They don't got to know what we had for lunch, but would they know at some level who we are, what we do, why we do it, where we do it, when we do it? Wouldn't that be a better outcome? So when the phone rings from person X, Y, or Z, they would be like, oh, I think I know who you are, as opposed to, why are you talking to me? Don't want that. That doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound interesting. How do we flip the script? How do we change that model? And so I think it's patience is a lot of it. We have to have patience for things that are happening in our markets. And if we don't have the patience, we will continue to do the things that our customers find friction because we don't have a plan B. And or we don't think plan B works well enough or fast enough or is more interesting to us as opposed to the customer. So, short one for today. Warm up your outreach. Just warm it up in the most basic way you can. Think about that from a brand building perspective, from an education perspective. Wouldn't it be better if somebody in the room of prospects that you're trying to talk to knew who you were before you came up to them and said hello? What would the value of that be to you? I'm saying in today's current society and where we are as a business environment, it's a really good opportunity, as opposed to trying to open doors that remain firmly shut and expecting good outcomes, which is the cold outreach model today. The tools are going to make it harder. The AIs are going to make it harder. The customers are becoming less and less phone and email friendly. These are all the things that we want to think about. Does it mean outbound is dead? No, it's not. It's not dead. There are way better ways to do it than just dialing for dollars. Firmly believe that. Lots of pushback out there in the interwebs. But anyway, enough for today. Ruby says, warm up your calls, warm up your emails. You will have a much better outcome if people know who you are before you dial that phone. All right, enough for today. Walking and talking with Ruby.